So hello, welcome back to Kaiserredux. As Germany, let's continue on. So, we are slowly going down our anarchist future. What about you? You are political power gain, stability. I guess we'll feminize society. Good place for us to start off today. Femboys will take over all of Germany very soon. But we currently have, I would say, like a decent army. I'm really not too sure because we've already left the International. We really can't do anything about that. So we're really just going to... How many planes do I got? Not many. What planes do I have in reserve? Interwar fighters, naval bombers. Are you not? You already maxed out at 150. Might as well be at 400 seems good. But whatever planes we can here. Let's get some naval bombers if we have them. We'll fly you. Why not up to 100? Set you over into the North Sea. And just bomb some ships as you come in contact with them. Which I don't know if you really will, but we'll see. Because right now, it's May of 1938. Normally, the Weltkrieg would happen in, like a year from now, but I don't exactly know. Also, I did not turn off Fog of War. There we go. I'm not really too sure what's going to happen, because, like, France won't declare war on us. I guess maybe the Russians still will. Russia, what can you do? What is your options here? You could... The Iron Curtain... Decent time of plague. Where's the enemy in the east? Vladivostok is owned by us, or owned by Russia, I guess I should say. But does that declare war on us? It doesn't look like it. Because technically the German Empire tag doesn't exist. We're not playing... Also, I did not switch the game name over to Hearts of Iron 4. I should actually switch that over right now. So just one moment while I am fixing my Twitch information. Okay, I cancel German. So fix that up. Save that up. There we go. Lovely. Okay, so as I was saying, Saudi-Omani war. Well, I don't know what Russia's going to do. Like, they're probably going to attack the Russian Empire. They're actually already at war with each other. Because, like, Russia, they can't declare war on us. We're not the tag that Germany gets the casus belli against, technically. Because we're not, GER, the tag. We're, like... What tag actually are we? We are... If I click load, we are GRU. The GER... GRU are two different tags, so any, focus or anything like that that would normally be against a German government doesn't actually exist for us, which is nice. And it's not like to actually declare war on Middle Africa either. Middle Africa is just kind of doing its own thing. I'm really not too sure what their future really has in store, but we'll see in the future. Outdated equipment. I will upgrade artillery pieces to be a little bit better. The society has almost been feminized. We're very close to that full feminization that we need. And then once you are done, we can go towards probably empowering the militias. More political power, we give less intel to the enemy, and we also get 5% attack on core territory. Kind of garbage, but... I mean, if we're starting to lose, then I guess that is one thing we got. And you require all four. So we need to do all four of these first. We can do, legalization. Got 2 more days on you. Then we become the free communists of Central Europe. And begins our ability to start liberating our neighbors. So who would want to be our first target? Somebody weak. I mean, Poland, 10 to 37 seems rather fightable. Maybe even the Austrians. I mean, Austria's actually not... 20 to 62 is not that great. But maybe we can try against them. Or Switzerland. Switzerland could also be a country that we could end up going to war with. Like, there's a lot of options. A lot of choice for us to invade. And I'm ready for it. Just we got more men. We got another 7 divisions. We're going to assign them to Brown Army, which is the army on the Swiss border. Go with the 220 days is a little expensive. You have anything for 38 or even a 39? Yes. Go for machine tools. What we want to do against Switzerland, I believe, is we kind of want to do that tactic we like using as the AI. We're going to have them kind of invade our country for free. The reason we're going to want to do that is because attacking across river into mountains is garbage. It really sucks. So for the most part, we're really just going to let the AI... actually not connect? Fine. We'll kind of just let the AI walk into our country. I want the orange one, please. Yeah, so you just all go here for now. And we're going to leave these 2 provinces open for the Swiss to start marching their way up north. Wait, no, that's a bad idea, because that's going to let me get encircled very easily. Let's do it on the other province, because that makes more sense. And we're less likely to get encircled immediately. Our political power is looking good. Let's go for weapon manufacturer. Break it. That's actually really good. 5% soft attack, 10% soft attack, and breakthrough. I will definitely take that. It'll definitely be useful in the future. Got 20 days left on you. Bulgaria is almost dead. Chechnya still exists. They're actually a puppet of Azerbaijan, surprisingly. And you are at war with the defending government. Defending government is just at war with you, actually. Surprisingly, not the Qing. I thought the Qing and them would be at war at this point, but clearly it's not yet. Patagonia has won in Argentina. Good for them. I'm still trying to wonder, like, what are you going to do? Because, again, you don't own Venice, which I believe is what's stopping the unification event from actually firing for Italy. Because I'm assuming that... I would assume they're going to go to war with the Commune of France at some point. I mean, France does have cores on them. Or at least claims. Yeah, no, they have cores. So I would imagine the Internationale is going to go towards Italy at some point. And the Entente, of course, are going to be going to war with the... Why do you not have a portrait? Why does Murdoch not have a portrait in this mod right now? Either way, the Entente is going to go to war with the Internationale. I feel like it's going to be very Internationale favored, seeing as they're not even going to be fighting Germany. But anyway, the vanguard of the working class. Militias are undoubtedly the backbone of any syndicalist revolution. When one looks at the revolutions of France, England, and Italy, you never saw formal units and the rules of reactionaries. Rather, with the will and strength of the masses who were able to drive out the capitalists and tyrants and bring about the revolution. The FAUD understands this principle fully, which is why they have decided unanimously to, during a joint session of their trade unions, to formally declare the Red Militias as their military vanguard of the revolution. This declaration firmly places the militias in the main military force of Germany, and its institution most trust of maintaining and upholding the revolution behind the union to counsel themselves. While some may raise concerns over a group of informal weekend warriors being the backbone of maintaining order and defending Germany, members of the FAUD and a few Germans are ecstatic over this development. Defenders of the revolution finally get the rightful importance and recognition that they deserve. Let's follow that up next with... Let's just destroy the family. We're going to destroy the nuclear family, which doesn't even make sense. The nuclear family has not been established yet. That's okay. We'll destroy it before it becomes a thing. We know that the Ottoman Empire is going to be at war very, very soon. This should be happening within 1 or 2 months. Oh, Ukraine actually joined with... Russia just actually got White Ruthenia, Lithuania, Ukraine, all in their faction. Okay. I mean, that's pretty good for them. I will admit. 3 military factories. What do we need? We need rifles. Okay, let's make more rifles then. Seems simple enough. Still making tanks. We're still trying to make more units. As Germany, you really got a lot of momentum behind you. Actually, what's my force limit cap? 150? Okay, that's not a problem at all. When will this all be done? We got 42. So, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. About 5 or 6 months. The nuclear family exists before the nuclear age, yes. It wasn't called the nuclear family. I'd have to imagine. It'd be very weird if it was. Also, when I get these bonuses, they just disappear. I don't know if that's intentional or not. I would have to imagine it's not, and they're just kind of disappearing on me. Yeah, the companies that we spent 150 political power on just vanished into the ether. So I don't know really what they're up to. Hello, Suragupta 27. Okay, we mean more civilian factories, more military factories in the north, a little bit further away from... I know, you've not really missed any action, I would say. Also, let's upgrade our infantry to infantry level 2. Boost that up. And is there anything we can do with our 150 command power? Do any of our generals have any upgrade? Grants Assaulter, 10% breakthrough, absolutely, with the +1 attack from you. You have Guerrilla Fighter, which is entrenchment speed. I'm a little bit more meh on that one. You don't want more bonuses against forts. Won't say no to that. Some unrelated incest. You're not wrong. Not wrong about that. People in the YouTube VODs being like, what the hell is he talking about? That's okay. It was fun, though. Like I said, I think I said at the beginning of the 12-minute segment that I do want to start playing more games on the channel. Both on YouTube and on Twitch, of course. Because they're really good. Who would have thought that video games could be fun? It's wild. Ukraine did give up Crimea to join the Russian faction. All in all, probably good things so they don't get completely destroyed by the Russian army. Build some more military factories. Good on this for now. So if anybody has any ideas for games that they like to see on Twitch, if you join Discord, there's a little suggestion thing in there. I want to hear some suggestions. I want to play some more games. And 9 more infantry, sign them over to Brown Army. And I think most of our borders are covered at this point. So we're gonna lose 25% stability. What are we at right now? We're at 13, 15. I think 50 is the base. We're at 15, 20, 25, 35. And then 35 goes up to 45. I think we're like 45.8. Admires Pirates. You Gauge Man. Follow. How do I paratroop? You use paratroopers by deploying them from airports, and you need to have air superiority. But I think that's basically about it, if I'm remembering correctly. To be honest, I don't really use paratroopers. Ever. Which is probably like one of the weakest aspects of my play, is that I don't use paratroopers. But how do I deploy them in the airport? If you go to this button, there's a paratroop button order. No paratroopers in command group. Are they paratroopers? Because paratroopers are also a specific unit. 666 followers now? Excellent. Because you can't paratroop with any unit, you need to have paratrooper divisions. And if it says no paratroopers in group, then I don't know why. They're all paratroopers? Then I'm not too sure. I wish I could help you, but I don't use paratroopers ever, basically. I would help you if I could. We also have like too many blue armies. So let's make one of these blue armies the red army. I'll make the other blue army the green army. And that should be good. Yeah, you're green, blue. Bulgaria has, they've lost their war. They didn't lose as much territory, though, because Romania actually didn't join the Belgrade Pact. Okay, let's legalize marijuana. I'm assuming we need both of these, right? Yes, you also need to free the access. You're also doing a Socialist Germany campaign? Give you speed. Submarine attack. Submarines are like the only good ships in this game. Especially if you're only playing single player, you only need submarines. Everything else is garbage. How are my tanks doing, by the way? You're missing a couple light tanks. You know what? Okay, let's get rid of like one of these, and those tanks should, yeah, mostly fill everything out. Romania just decided to invade Bulgaria for their own sake. Not even as part of the Belgrade Pact, just to do their own thing. Which I guess actually could make Bulgaria into a direct puppet state of Romania, which I guess would be good for them. Or factories in Berlin. They're fighting corruption. I can't imagine the Russian Empire is going to end up winning their war for obvious reasons. We're joining the ZLE clique. You're part of the ZLE clique. Defending government's about to kill the Oirat Khanate. And the Social Democrats are taking in charge in Bulgaria. We'll see how much longer that actually lasts for. Okay, we got 4 tanks. Deploy those 4 tanks. 3 there, 1 there. Deploy more guys in this army. The thing is, like, so many other armies are just pure infantry. Like, we do need more tanks. Yeah, let's make more tanks. The rest, 10 more factories will go into this. We have 3,000 rifles. You know, let's actually go like this for now. Put more than light tanks. Tanks for everybody. Okay, 3 tanks onto infantry. We'll take 3 of these infantry out. Assign them in the blue, or in the green. And we're so close. We're only like 13 more days until all substances are completely legalized in Germany. Research speed goes by 18%. It's actually quite good. We'll be able to research anything we've ever wanted with basically no troubles whatsoever. Yeah, the Saudi-Omani War. Ukraine's declared war on Romania, so Romania is actually going to die. There's no way they can fight Ukraine and Bulgaria. Are they coming to many of Delhi? They're eventually going to be going to war as well. Not too sure quite when, though. That's that. Let's get 1 more unit. We'll get you on a different field marshal. And I guess we'll pull you onto the Lithuanian border for right now. I mean, you are part of Russia. You're part of the International. No, International is actually not that scary. Okay, let's legalize gay marriage. New to Hearthfire 4. Well, welcome to the best Hearthfire 4 streamer that's ever existed. Namely me. Okay, we now have 121 units. Our army is getting stronger by the day. Wallonia has not developed like a single unit yet. I'm not too sure really what they're waiting for. We're almost at this capacity. Can't go to war economy quite yet. 13 more units deploying. Just crank them out. Crank them out. By crank them out, I mean probably like a little less than that. Then crank out tanks as well. I'm assuming we're going to be missing a lot of tanks. Also, your reinforcements and garrisons is our top priority. We're missing 52,000 rifles, so they're going to last how long? Ah, like half a year. Light tanks are going to take about 3 years to fulfill, but you know, 3 years for 41 tanks, kind of okay with that. I don't think it's actually that bad. Okay, we can research new technologies. 402 days on you. I'll take the 1940 artillery upgrade. I think that seems okay. Okay, but the war in the Middle East has begun. Iran, Egypt, and Arabia. And Syria, of course. Welcome, Syria, to the fight. I guess we probably should also be drawing like more offensive lines. Immediately they're warring the Ottomans as well. You're gonna push away into Poland. Red Army will push away into Latvia. I mean, like, I'm assuming Export Revolution probably allows you to attack every single... Would it be every single country? Liberate neighboring nation. I'm assuming it's just any country that is not... Even actually Totalist, you get more support. But I'm assuming maybe anybody who's not socialist, you're allowed to attack. I think as Totalism, Syndicalism, and Radical Socialism get some more modifiers here. What Germany are you? We are the FAUD. We're Anarchist Germany. And we're going to be getting more Anarchists by the day. Got 2 more infantry, assign them into Green Army. Also, we need... I can't have too many blue armies. You guys can be the yellow army for right now. More people are at war with the Ottomans. We'll see maybe Greece wants to get involved as well. I think they can sometimes do that. I'm surprised that Malta and Crete do not have non-German dominated flags. Are you in the... You're actually not in the faction. I guess you need to come Muscat first, then you can join up with the Cairo Pact. Export focus. What is actually our resources looking like? Yeah, I'm looking at these numbers. I think going up to free trade is completely fine for us. And we really shouldn't take any actual penalty from that. War propaganda. Yeah, let's get war propaganda. I think that seems okay. And Serbia's actually declared war on Austria. Interestingly enough, I'm assuming you are ethnic clashes. No, you actually don't want to call in your vassal states. Or you don't actually want to call in Austria, I should say. So Serbia and Illyria are just going to fight it out amongst each other. We'll see who ends up winning that war. And Cyprus actually managed to land troops in the Ottoman territory, which is incredible. Follow that up with financing the arts, going to give us a little bit more stability off of that, which actually is going to put us back to 100. I feel like this focus tree right now might be a little bit broken. The fact that we're still like 92% stability, why? No, we don't need anti-air. The fact that we have so much stability and war support seems a bit broken. 92%, a little high, I would say. What if Serbia actually loses the war against Illyria? I mean, I'm sure it's not impossible. Greece is now a republic, no longer a kingdom. Yeah, so you can see that the Qing took over some territory. The defending government took over a lot of land. Even Japan got a little chunk. Good for Japan. It looks like a mess, but okay. Canada is still fighting American Union State, the CSA, basically still fighting everybody. Well, everybody except for the Pacific States, because they're actually allies with them. And you're at war with Middle Africa. Okay with that. Like, Portugal, I'm not really threatened by, I think for obvious reasons. The fact that it is, you know... Like, no offense, but you are Portugal. I'm not too concerned with what's going on over there. You can, like, deploy some more units. Because we can deploy up to 16 without penalty right now. It's like, oh, these guys are green. Whatever. Hey, look! Italy unified. The Holy Federation of Italy with a beautiful little, Oh, what's that thing called? Sacred Heart? On the flag. I mean, Italy is probably doing rather poorly, I would say. I like the shade of green, though. Like, that's like kind of like emerald, foresty green. I think that's a nice green. It looks good on you, Italy. More tank production, please.